Welcome back, guys. So today we will be solving Djinn from VulnHub, which is also mentioned in NetSec Focus Trophy Room. So let's start first with enumerating the IP address by using sudo net discover. And that's the IP address we have prompted. It's 192.168.0.6. So let's start with first nmap scan. Nice. So we have got FTP port open, which is allowing anonymous login, and there are some files of txt extension too. So let's start first of all enumerating the FTP port. So we'll be logging in as an anonymous user since the box is allowing. Yeah, so we have successfully logged in, and let's see which all files are there. Okay, so we have got 3 files. Let's get the 3 files into our local system. Okay, so let's see the content, what all the files have. So okay, so here we have some credentials provided by the creds.txt file, that is of user Neto, and it seems the password is 81299. Let's have a look at another file, game.txt. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, I have set up a game for you on port 1337. See if you can reach to the final level and get the prize. Okay, so there's a game which is running on port number 1337. So let's have a look at message.txt. I'm going on holidays for a few days. Please take care of all the work and don't mess up anything. So there's a user named Nitish, and let's first try with the credentials Neetu to log in into FTP server, and the password 81299. But it seems that we haven't been able to log in with Neetu. Okay, so let's see what all we have in the nmap scan. Great, so we have discovered the same port 1337 and one more 7331. So let's try to connect with the 1337 port using the nc command. Okay, let's see how good you are with the simple maths. Answer my questions 1000 times and I'll give you your gift. Okay, so here we have to answer the basic mathematics questions to achieve the gift. So the gift may be somewhat of root shell, but it's answering 1000 times. So let's see what all we have. Okay, so till the time the nmap scan continues, let's play some game. Alright, 6 minus 3 3, 8 minus 8 0. Okay, it's 64. It will be 1. It will be 72. No, it will be 56. Okay, so let's play the game as much as possible till the nmap scan gets over. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have completed the nmap scan, and let's check on the HTTP port of the 7331 port number, if it is running any HTTP service on it. Okay, so yes, we are lucky enough to get a HTTP service running, and it is a cover template for Bootstrap by a user. So by seeing to the source code, we don't find any much interesting stuff. There are no pages linked with the tabs. So let's move on to a directory brute forcing by Dovester. We will be providing a default directory list by dov, that is big.txt. Let's enter the URL, and we don't want it to be recursive. So after providing the directory list, let's wait for a few minutes for the brute forcing. Till the time, let's play some game. It's having a basic revision of mathematics. That's good. And there we have found a new file which is Djinn. Let's have a look what it has. Error, the area is forbidden, turn back now. But there's something written more, which is that hard. Let's see the page into developers mode and have a look at the content. This area is forbidden, turn back now. Okay. It's not that hard. Okay, that's certain. It's not that hard. Okay. Let's wait for a few minutes till the directory scan gets complete, because there may be we can get another directory which has something more interesting in it. And that's great. We have discovered another file which is named wish. So let's have a look at wish. Let's close the developer mode. Oh, you found me, then go make a wish. This can make all your wishes come true. Execute. So this is a simple that we need to execute any command. By executing ls command, we have got some files. That's app.py, app.py, static and templates. So let us enumerate more by entering id. So we are as a user www data. Okay, let's check for any nc netcat is present at the box. Yes, it is present. It is in bean nc. Okay, so let's execute nc command and try to get a reverse shell. First, let's execute start the reverse listening port at our local machine. Okay, so let's execute wrong choice of words. Okay, so we need to change the words into some cryptographic encryption or something else which does not get whitelisted. So let's change it to base 64. Okay, so let's paste the nc command here and encode it. Let's copy the base 64 encoded text and okay, so let's execute by pasting the base 64 text, giving a pipe command to base 64, decode it, and then execute with bash. Oops, that didn't work out. Okay, then let's go with the one liner bash shell by pentester monkey. Okay, that's something different that pentester monkey is going through. So option by seeing the details. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we are here. So let's take the shell, one line. Yeah, here is the bash one liner shell. Let's copy it and encode it into base 64 by entering the IP address of our local machine. Okay, so let's copy that text and paste it here. Okay, so we have not got any reversal, but the text was echoed back. So let's now try to decode the same bash text with base 64 -d and giving another pipe and execute it with bash. So let's see, and bingo, there we have our reverse shell of www data. Let's enumerate more id. Yeah, let's see, here we have cat app.py. So let's cat into app.py and look for what are the content. Here we see that we have a home like a credential.txt file into Nitish. Let's have a look what all credentials are there. Nice. So we have got the credential of user Nitish. So let's enumerate the user from www data to Nitish. Yeah. Must be run from a terminal. So let's take a proper terminal by executing python hyphen c import pty spawn bin bash shell. Cool. So we have got a proper terminal shell, and let's enumerate to user Nitish. Let's copy the password, and there we are. So let's see what all things we can do with user Nitish. Okay, so let's see the etc password content first of all. Okay, so here we have a user Sam2, so which is more privileged than user Nitish. Okay, so let's look for sudo hyphen l. Okay, so we can execute without password as user Sam the command Djinn. Okay, so let's execute it. Sudo hyphen u user Sam and password. Okay, oh, it's a bit UST I have written. Let's go into user bin directory only and execute Djinn. Okay, so let's look for the help command. Yes, we can execute the shell. Okay, so let's execute with the user Sam, providing doing sudo hyphen user Sam and Djinn and executing the command as wish. Oh, sorry, new. And bingo, there we have the user Sam. Let's take a proper bash shell. Now good. Now let's see what all we have. Okay, so that is being only seen by user Nitish, and I think we are in the Nitish directory. Let's move on to the SAM directory. Okay, so we don't have any interesting stuff in it. Okay, so let's look for sudo hyphen l and what all we can perform as a sudo. Cool, so we can execute a Lego which is there in the root user. So let's execute Lego using sudo. What do you want to do? Let's go for by one choice and see what all the choices have. Okay, so let's enter number between 1 to 100. Okay, better luck next time. Nice. So let's go for Okay, enter the, we need to like click enter the proper. Okay, so we are not able to read any files too. Let's move on to work. Okay, so I don't think like there's only one choice, guess the number, which is using a bit of logic behind. It is that we are entering a number and it is being checked behind that it is in the 1 to 10, 1 to 100 series or not. So let's see, there may be a number defined as an integer by parameter called a number or num. So let's check what we can do with that. Okay, so let's enter number. Okay, so it is not parameter number, so let's check for num, and bingo, there we got the root shell, I think. So yes, that's id. Yeah, we are into root. Congratulations for rooting the box. And let's get a proper bash shell. Okay, so let's read the content in root directory, which is the proof.sh. Okay, so congratulations guys for rooting the box. And let's look the logic behind the Lego game which we were playing, and let's go a bit up and see. Yeah, as I told, there was a num parameter which was using random in it. Okay, so they were checking if the number is equals to num, like the s is equals to num, then we are being prompted with bean asset shell. That's cool. That was a really interesting game. So thank you guys for watching.